Hello, I'm David. I'm Lindsay. That's it. This Desmonds Donders.
Hello, and welcome to another Wednesday Waffle. This week, I'm not really going to be talking about last week, but no, let's move on. This week, I'm going to talk about last weekend and a possible mistake I've made, but only time will tell. The possible mistake we'll get to later. It's actually going to be quite difficult to show you. Okay, last weekend we had a brilliant weekend. Friday I arrived at our spot early, Lindsay followed up later, and in between Sue and Trev, Joe and Sheila turned up. Who are they, you might say? Well, you'll know Sue and Trev perhaps as Posh Cats Camping, and you'll certainly know Cadak Joe if you follow them on Facebook or YouTube. So, a jolly good time was had by all. I don't want to tell you too much. At this stage I don't know what I'm going to do with the video. I have one for the weekend and one for the new Air, the Cullen Motorhome Stopover. It's a great little spot. They have put hard standing pitches in. There's 13 of them at the moment. If you go on the website they'll tell you what's happening with booking, but it will soon be all automatic, run by number plate recognition. You'll go online, book your days, 2 maximum nights, and then you'll get to use the facilities. And what a great place it is. We must admit, a little bit worried. However, they've done a brilliant job, and provided it's not abused, will stand us in good stead for a long, long time. At the moment, you've got the standard facilities, water, Elsan, and grey water disposal, but it looks as though they've got more plans to do with electric, but that's later. Back to the weekend. We had a great time the whole weekend. It was great to see Trev, Sue and Joe and Sheila and the dogs, although we didn't see much of Sophie. Anyway, okay, what mistake have I made? It was made a little while ago, and I've been getting used to the camera. Now, I was a Pentax man for many, many years, stills photography. I had a Pentax since I was about 21, so that's over 40 years using Pentax products and lenses, and I kind of got used to the way they operate. I have all the controls are there on the lens for things like aperture and focus, and I just had a way and a method which worked for me for setting them as needed, be it with a manual lens or a semi-automatic lens or whatever. But I changed about a year or so ago, because Pentax just weren't the prices of a new Pentax DSLR was silly. So I changed to Canon. And boy, has it been an eye-opening experience. totally different way of operating. And you say, well, how much different can it be? It's only one thing that's different. Here's the camera. There's the camera. You won't see it. I'll get it as close as I can. But there is absolutely no setting of the aperture on the lens. You've got an autofocus, manual focus, and you've got manual focus. That's it. You have to go to the back to change the aperture and use the menu system. Hasn't been for me for a while, but I've got there. And of course, the easiest way to use it is in aperture priority and in shutter priority, and let the camera adjust the aperture. I like playing with my cameras manually, and I'll get used to it. It's just a matter of flicking a button and watching what's going on, changing the aperture. Yeah, it's not difficult. It's just 40 years of training with these and memory with these to change over to a different way of using a different tool, a different Canon do differently to Pentax. The camera's great, the lenses are great. I have no problem with them. I mean, Lindsay's been using her Canon M100 for ever so long. I can't remember when she got it. She's had it 2 or 3 years now. It's a mirrorless, and it's great for what she wants out of a camera. And that is, she can change lenses so she can get the different effects, but it's small and she can carry it easily when she's out on her walks. Me, I prefer the lens, the bigger lenses, the bigger format, and I couldn't use the little fingers, they're too small. Anyway, a happier Desmonds, Donders, Wednesday waffle, and I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you'll stay with us to watch the drone footage that's going to come along when I shut up talking.
Thank you for watching Desmonds Donders. And remember, please take nothing but memories and leave nothing but tracks. Please subscribe and ring the bell for notifications, and hopefully we'll see you next time.